talk about how normalization and capitalism go hand in hand. Normalization is one of Israel's most insidious tactics, and it's not just in politics, but in the erasure and exploitation of Palestinian identity. It's not enough for the Israeli entity to steal lives, land, and future. They also tirelessly steal Palestinian culture, repackage it, and sell it as a box of coexistence.
We saw that in the acceptance speech from Bassel and Yuval during the 2025 Oscars. Would you accept a domestic violence victim with her abuser on stage saying they're intertwined?
Let us show you their next project in store. Basil came out with this Kickstarter, and at first glance, it's beautiful Palestinian women making a name for themselves through art.
Yet Tatriz is not just embroidery, it's a symbol of resistance, identity, and history. Notice how their Kickstarter mentions resilience but rarely mentions resistance. Now let's learn more about the founders of the Kickstarter.
Wait, who is Joseph Levine, also known as Yossi Levine? Interesting he didn't use Yossi as his name for this Kickstarter. Could it be because one search on his real name could show you the tremendous amounts of weird and useless Kickstarters he has? Whiskey cups to cat piggies, I'm not sure what that even means.
To Yossi's most atrocious one yet, which is ancient tiles taken from Palestinian homes in Haifa without a clear mention of what happened to Palestinian families in 1948. Basically, he took some tiles and sold them to random people on the internet. For what reason? I don't know.
Does this look like someone invested in Palestinian heritage? Or just another Israeli businessman looking for his next cash grab? It's kind of similar to those Israelis in the mall who stop you to rub Dead Sea oil on your arms.
So they're using Palestinian labor to enrich the Israeli economy in the name of coexistence and resilience. It sends the message of why try ending the occupation when we can work together?
As consumers, we are worried about the Palestinian artisans behind this brand. Given the history, Palestinians are often forced into low-wage labor in Israeli settlements.
Even Palestinian prisoners are used for art. Palestinian prisoners are forced to work for little to no pay under horrible conditions. They produce goods for Israel such as textiles and furniture. While the Israeli government profits from this production, the Palestinian prisoner is in turn tortured, beaten, and doesn't receive adequate compensation.
Israel not only sustains its occupation, but also continues to manipulate the international narrative about the situation in Palestine, while Palestinian identities and resistance are commodified in the name of coexistence.